Riding the lightning of a million screens, chasing futures in the markets unseen. Price action whispers, Fibonacci screams, gonna make money, no tilted dreams. Clicking and scrolling every ticking line, charts unfolding like a poet's rhyme. NASDAQ futures, don't waste my time. Green candles rise and let's climb, let's climb. On the edge of glory, trading in the night. Every candle tells a story, money's tight. No fear, no tilt, just the thrill of the fight. Price action, rule book, Fibonacci might. Sweating each second in the digital glow. Markets wild, riding highs, riding lows. Futures unfolding like a thunderstorm show. Let that profit rain, let me feel it flow. NASDAQ dreamers, don't give up, no way. Price charts got us every single day. Money on the line, no time to play. Fibonacci's wisdom, show us the way. On the edge of glory, trading in the night. Every candle tells a story, money's tight. No fear, no tilt, just the thrill of the fight. Price action, rule book, Fibonacci might. NASDAQ dreamers, don't give up, no way. Price charts got us every single day. Money on the line, no time to play. Fibonacci's wisdom, show us the way. On the edge of glory, trading in the night. Every candle tells a story, money's tight. No fear, no tilt, just the thrill of the fight. Price action, rule book, Fibonacci might. Riding the lightning of a million screens, chasing futures in the markets unseen. Price action whispers, Fibonacci screams, gonna make money, no tilted dreams. Clicking and scrolling every ticking line, charts unfolding like a poet's rhyme. NASDAQ futures, don't waste my time.
Good morning. December 15th, 2025. Let me turn it down a little bit. It's kind of nice that I have to turn my mic down. Anyway, good weekend. Let's see. Where do I want to start? All right, it looks like everything's working right. I can move you down. See if I got volume. Got volume. Pop that guy out. Close him down. Hope everybody had a good weekend. Oh. Good morning. All right, let's start rolling. First things first, let's go over to the side panel and let's look at NASDAQ daily. Big down move on Friday. We filled the gap right here at 389 roughly, or whatever that is. Let's see, well, I always forget how to get that guy going. Low 383 was the gap fill. We're at 394. And let's look at what do we have here? The 5 minute? No, let's look at the 15. All right, let's consolidate him up. Let's get rid of that. There we go. There we go. Yeah, this was just a big old gap. Just a big drop. Oops, not a call out. What happened to my, oh, one down, sorry. You know, this is actually the area right here. So if we're going to drop, this would be the area to drop. Obviously, gap fill, right? Let's put him up right about there. So 401-ish. How high did we get? 90, 97. So if we're going to drop, this would be the place to drop. I'm sure, let's see, if we go to an hour chart, no. 4-hour chart, no. That's only on the 15. So how strong is it? Not as strong as one would like. You know, the 4-hour. Well, here's that 78.6. So that's from the move down, right? So here's the 78.6. We came down, we bounced right at support there. Came up to the 78.6 once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, tried to push up through, couldn't do it. They dropped her down. I always say to gather energy if they're going to try it again. So that's all they did. And what did we come down to? And this is, I'm not fudging with the lines. I leave these once I put them in. I haven't touched them. What did we do on Friday? We came down to the 38.2, right? Almost to the tick, probably. Well, if I wrote this correctly, let's see. The low is 118. So we dropped a little bit, which is, NQ's pretty famous for that, is going a little farther than what it should. You get Momo going and people are piling on and it just keeps on going in whatever direction it was going until it finally says, oh, wait a minute. We got people buying here. So came down to that 38.2 and bounced. When I'm looking at, do I have like a arrow line? I'm sure I do. There we go. So when I'm looking, I always think when we're coming down and we're retracing, let's say we're trying to get above something like 61.8 or 78.6, I'll throw my fibs on, and then I'm always looking for a bounce at the 23.6. How do I leave markers on? The 38.2, and not so much. There we go. Not so much of the 50%, but you know, you get a dead cat bounce, you can bounce. So, and what I always do is say, okay, if the 5-minute closes below the 38.2, then we're going to visit the 50%. We clearly did not close, I don't believe, below the 38.2, which we did not. So as of right now, I got to respect the bounce up. Let's go to hour. A little better looking. There you go. So we didn't close below the 38.2 on the 5-minute chart. So I got to respect this bounce up, meaning that maybe we continue on up. And maybe this was just the bounce area. Maybe this was just the bounce area for this move down. Okay. I got another bot running today, my old TCS system, which I still like, still use periodically. I just forgot about it, honestly. I got so enthralled with this guy and this guy that, oh, you can't see it, but anyway, I'll talk about him in a minute. So as of right now, this would be a place to reject if we're going to reject. We did pretty close. So the other thing is we come down to the 38.2 here. And another potential is you come down to the 38.2. So you're dropping the 23.6, coming down to the 38.2. You bounce up from the 38.2 and retest the 23.6, and then come down to the 50%. So if we close a 5-minute above the 23.6, then this scenario is off the table, and I got to respect the up move. I'm sorry. If we close above the 23.6, then I got to respect this up move. If we reject here at the 23.6, then I'm going to be cautious both ways, right? Because we could still just come down so far and then bounce up. But I also got to think of this was just a retest of the 23.6, and we retested it, kissed it goodbye, and now we're going to come down to the 50% down here. I know it's a little confusing because I got the 78.6 here still, but yeah, it's what you got to deal with when you're dealing with fibs. I don't want to, I could take it off, but I don't, oh, I guess I could just temporarily get rid of everything else. So we came up to the 78.6. I can get rid of everything. I'll keep the 0 and the 100%. Keep that guy. Yeah, we'll just do that. There we go. So I did the wrong one. Let's put him back, him back, him back, him back. That should be good for right now. And there we go. That's the right one. Just to kind of get rid of this other crap. There we go. All right. So now we came up to the 78.6. There you go. Now we're coming down. So here's the 23.6, the 38.2, and the 50. All right. I wasted a lot of time on that. How much time I got left? Okay. I got 3 minutes. I got to go. So anyway, that's the thought. I can go over this later again. And sorry about the little confusion there. But I will be watching that 23.6 and see if we can get over 408 is my number. All right. Let's move on. Okay, I'm just running my TCS system in Sim today. Mainly because I'm not watching it. I'm going to put him on. I don't know if he's going to fire today, so I need to kind of be ready to fire him by myself. Mainly because I did some playing around. You can see some things have changed a little bit. I changed my little HUD heads-up display for all three of these guys. So I don't know if I messed some things up. I'm still working on it. Economic news, we've got NAHB housing market. It's low, it's nothing. Then you got William speaks, Moran speaks, da-da-da. So not much today. So get rid of him. That was a big spike up. I'm not sure what that was on. But here we go. Getting ready. 1 minute left. I'm going to go ahead and throw some lines on so I have some references. Okay. Again, don't know if this is going to take trades or not today. I'm set up for it. I think I am. And we'll just kind of play it by ear. All right. Good luck, everybody. Good morning, Michael. All right, here we go. Well, that was a nice little push up at the last second. Oh, it did take the trades. So I'm going to get taken out. Turd. Big gap up there. Probably shouldn't have taken that, but that's all right. Just took one. Yep. There's the gap fill. Now I should take the trade. I do like the short. Where are we at? Yep, I might like it. Let's see if we keep coming down. If I get taken out, I'll be done. I'll eliminate this trade. Or if we go back up. We're in the bear zone. I didn't get a chance to talk about that. Just going to be sloppy, I think. Yep. All right, I'm done. Ooh. Done. About 250 per account. Yep. Okay. I'll change this writing to white because the red doesn't really show. Okay, on a 15-minute chart, you can see we came up to the top of the trend line and rejected. I don't know if that's going to hold out or not, but that's so far. This is a 15-minute chart, little trend. So that's what I'm watching. That's why I kind of like the short. We came right into the 1 minute weighted, right at the bottom of the bear zone, getting a little support there. How big is that? Yeah, the range is 30. My stop should have been at least 15 to 17. Yeah, there's the short. Let's see. So 71, go 40. That'd be 30. Let's see if we can get to 30. Coming down to the pivot, I'm going to go ahead and go into a little protect. I think that's the pivot. Yep, pivot's at 351. All right, we dropped the pivot. I'll protect a little bit more. Gunslinger just took a trade. Oh, he didn't take it. Oh, that turd. Let me make sure I got him set up. Gunslinger, yep. Huh. Well, I didn't get him. Wish I would have. Okay, that was a good drop. So where could we be going? We could take out the morning low, right? Which we kind of did. We took out the 615 low right there at 322. We're coming up to VWAP. VWAP's at 298. A drop below would be right around the 231 area. We had at the peak around, the cumulative delta was around 2290. And we're now down at 1300. So a little bit of selling, obviously. Back up the test pivot. We didn't fill any 5-minute gaps. 15-minute, still has 8 minutes left. We're up at the pivot at 351.25. So that 1 minute 40 play, the 1 minute weighted moving average is at 370, and it came down to 314. So that was a good 40 pointer there. I almost took that higher too. Okay, I'll come back to that. So if we get above 400, I need to look at the charts. So let's go to 2-minute chart. There we go. Okay. Back to the pivot. So this could be our little, well, let's see what happens. Our 1 minute flag little situation. Our little step, what I always call it. So what I'm looking for is a step, a little sideways step, but really I don't really have one. Best thing I could do, I hate to do this, so, and I don't really have a red lower close, so for me, the short's not till here, or here, below that 2-minute candle. It would have been nice to come up and hit the 21 EMA. That would have been a short area. We did fill the 2-minute gap, but I don't play 2-minute gaps. We did not fill the 1 minute, the 5 minute. Oh, the 5 minute we did. You sucker. I didn't even see it. Usually I do 5 points on the 5 minutes. Oh, so there was the short. I missed it. I'll see if I'll jump in. See if I can still stay in it. We may fill this gap here. I'll take a little bit here. Coming down to VWAP. I'll take VWAP there. Oh, come on, get me. There we go. All right. That got me in closer to positive territory. Actually, it did get me positive. Good trade. I'm not sure why he didn't take a trade. He hasn't missed a trade in a long time. Okay, so where could we be going? Well, my next spot is London low, which is 230. So that would be You know, you could take a short here at 99, 98. Just, you know, I'm taking the 300 break, looking for 93, which looks like we just about hit. And then I would probably go to protect. Oh, yeah, never mind. Something happened. Somebody stepped in. Wow. I got caught in that little ambush there. Let me make sure I'm out of everything. That was ugly. What the hell happened there? Maybe some news? I don't know if that was Moran speaking, Fed's Moran or not. Damn it. All right, we filled that gap, 1 minute gap. We got another one above it. That was our little step right there. We're getting getting another one here. We put a line on the 1 minute, moving up. This would be the short right here. And it's going to be below VWAP. If we come back down, I'll take it. But we're bouncing. Preferably get a move up, preferably up to around 45, and then I'll take the short at 24. I'm giving up 20. I don't really like that, but that would be the play. I want to thank my wife who just came in and gave me some coffee. Oh, so good. So good. All right, looking for a move up to right about here, 345. See if we can get up there. And I will take the short if we come back down. Like that. Not quite, but damn it. That was my line is right there. But I wanted 45. I didn't get it. All right, we got 2 minutes on the 15. See if we can drop that trend line on the 15 minute right here. Oh, I didn't want that short. Damn it. Or did I? Yeah, I wasn't ready for it. 301, where'd you come down to? 92. Okay. My next play will be to drop the CPR, central pivot range. And that'll be about right there. Oh, you can't see the chart. There we go. Right about there. If we drop that, I'll add one. Come on, baby. Let me see, what is that? 99, 89. I don't like us kind of just hanging out here. We're getting ready to I'm going to go ahead and drop this down, the stop down. We're getting ready for a new 15-minute. I want to get spiked up. I'll try to get 10 if I can for the new candle. Yep, just like that. Something better than nothing. Because that 15-minute could jack up. If we get back above VWAP, I would probably take one back below 300 again. We got to 302. Damn it. I wanted to be up a little bit higher than that, but that's okay. Okay, I'm going to go down. I'll take profit at the midnight, which is 70. That'll be 23. That'll be a nice little profit. I'll add one. I'm going to add one there right below CPR. If we get there, opening range lows in there. I'll put my stop above that at 84. That'll get me about 10. Okay, I'll drop him there. Take one off. There's that one. Oh, there we go. We retested it. I mean, that would have got another good entry. And let's see, where do I want to go? I'd like to come down to 230. So I'll go to 233. I don't know if I can stay in this trade. Let's see. Nope, I'm out. Still like 230 as a target. Higher, if I can get back up to the opening range, I would take that. Kind of a little sloppy trading today, Monday. Yeah, I probably should have taken that up there. I don't want to do this like take 10, give 10, like what I'm doing now. Damn it. Okay, I still like it. I still like the short, and I still like it below the CPR there. And I still like 230. Yeah, we're just in that messed up little area right now. And I don't want to give that much away. Remember, it's easy to come back from 10 points. It's a lot harder to come back from 40 points. That's the way I look at it. Okay, if we can drop this, we got 2 minutes left on the 5, 15 is 12 minutes left. We're fighting this central pivot range right here at 277. If we can just drop below it and get a little bit of distance there, I think that 230 is definitely in play. But they're not going to go down easy, it doesn't look like. That opening range low. We did drop the fucker. We have no gaps. Well, we got a big 15-minute gap, but the 5-minute for the most part has been cleaned up. So I'm going to try 2 here if we come back down. Yep, I'm going to do it. Oh, that was only 1. I wanted 2. What is that? 91. Okay, SPY is not going up for the most part. It's trying to come back down. So I'm going to try to get up a little bit higher. 15 minutes still looks okay. Still got 10 minutes left. The 5 minutes a little wishy-washy here. We could get up, move up. I still like to drop below that. Below 81, below opening range low is at 83. All right, we're back above VWAP. 5 minutes got a nice little hammer, green hammer. Okay, we just closed that gap. Oops. I'm going to sit on my hands here unless we drop on down. Technically on the flag break, the long or the short would be about right there. Now my protection up there is at 311. Getting farther and farther away from it. Damn it. Oh, come on, baby. Give it to me. Oh, come on. Eh. There we go. There's one. For 20, I'm going to lock in 10. Well, no, I'm not. Not yet. Trying to get that 230. There's a chance we could keep on going farther than that. I'll tell you what. I will put this down around 221. There's nothing down at 221. 223 might be better. Okay, I'm going to lock in 20. Try to give it a little bit of room. All right, I'm just kind of whipsawing back and forth. Wow, what a good signal that was. So 92 to 409. All right, let's see if we can come back up to midnight open. And I will take a short from there. Come on, a little bit higher. Right around 67. I'll take one there. And if we go up higher, I'll add one. If we take out the low, 39, I'll add one. I missed my SPY puts. Oh, tried to add one, got rejected. Come on. I'll put this down at 200. I'll put this one down 22. And I'll get rid of that one. Okay, we got 5 minutes left. We got a new 5-minute candle coming out. Yep, there it is. It's out. Come on, drop down. Let's see if we can get it to drop. Give me 230. That would be a great start. Okay, I'll protect a little bit. Oh, tried to go to 45. Couldn't get it. There we go. So at least I got 10 out of this. Okay. Took 10. Got a couple. Come on. Nope. Nothing. Sucker fish. Oh, there we go. Jason, good morning. That was 10 minutes ago you said, hey. Good signal, Jason. All right, there's that 230. That's the London low I was shooting for. Jason asked if I could work on one of his, I don't know, maybe you're okay with, hopefully. Oh, doesn't matter. What happened there? Okay. All right, there's the low. There's the London low. Okay, very good. I didn't know. I was going to just say, no, don't say anything. That's none of no one's business. But Jason was working on a indicator. He asked me if I could help. I said, sure. And it's a pretty solid indicator. I don't know how much. I'm not going to go into details. I don't want to go into details. Just other than it's a pretty solid little indicator. So it gave a short signal at 9:15 this morning for NQ for me. And right around 392. So if you would have taken it right there, 392, it got up to 408. So, or maybe a little bit higher. I don't know what, 409. So you would have had to take a little bit of heat. But it's still no other signal yet. It's still red. So it's still saying being the short. So what was that? 390 or 392. So 390, we're almost at 190. That's 200 smackaroonie or 200 points there. Jason has him a nice little system, from what I can tell. I don't know it all, but he's practiced and worked hard at it and studied, got some advice from other people as far as, like we all do in the beginning, right? Is we watch other people, see what they're doing, maybe even pay them for a while, which I have no problem. I've paid many of people. And, stayed with their group sometimes for 2 years back in the day, just to learn to see what they know, right? And to just so I can build my own knowledge, just like he did, right? And then he realized one day, well, shit, what if that guy get hit by a car today? I got nothing. I got no way to support myself. So I need to understand and do my own thing and understand and put my own system in, which is ultimately better anyway. Okay, real quick. We have no inside bar. So this guy's done. I want to go in, make sure I turn these guys on. I'll change this tomorrow to be a light gray or something. I don't know yet. But anyway, he took a short. He had an entry at 377, a stop at 392, 15 and 20 points were the targets, and he lost both, or he got stopped out. So net is negative 30 points for the pre-2 minute. So when the 5 minute and 15 change, they'll have a box also that will pop up, and it will tell their entries, targets, da 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 da. I'm not sure exactly what all. I can't remember. All right, new low. So we're busting down. Wow, they sold them all back. We were up. The delta was up to 2,200 or something, and they sold almost all back. We're only 148 positive. So where could we go? Well, you got yesterday's low, or Friday's low, right around 117. And man, what a short that would have been on SPY. Darn it. Yep. You sucker. I knew it too, man. There's still more to go. I just need a retrace. I can't jump in until we get back up. Right now we're on 683. So I'll just keep watching it. This was an ultimate. Hopefully people stayed in on the short and you guys made some money today. I'm just kind of meandering along doing my thing. Took way too many trades already. Got stopped out many times. But like I said, I always say, I can come back from 10 points. You know, if I lose 10 points, I can come back from that. I can't come back when I lose 20 points and 40 points. That's the tough part for me. Especially on playing, what do you call it? Yeah, a little brain fart. You know, especially when trading prop firms. It's just tough. Okay. So not a lot of Momo. So you can see my Momo trader is not taking the Momo. The gunslinger trader is not really taking the trades. He's kind of saying, you know, hey, this isn't, it's a nice move down, but he can't get in. He can't get into this. Surprised he didn't take this trade right there. Not sure why. All right, just want to make sure I had him on once again. But he took the one trade, didn't actually take it. So unfortunately, 14 points I missed out on. Right now I'm just waiting for a little pullback. I need a little pullback. I'd like SPY to pull back up. Maybe come up a point. That would be fantastic. I could get into that short. Oh. Can't minimize him. Okay, I just missed that big forage. They're dropping 200. Damn it. No, I didn't roll. Nope, I'm still playing December's. I won't roll till at least tomorrow. I have to check out volume today and tomorrow morning and decide if I'm gonna roll. Typically I roll usually Wednesday, Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on volume. And SPY's not giving me a retracement. I need something. Turd. Yeah, I knew I should have took, when SPY busted that pre-market low, I should have took the shorts there. That's when I was looking on that move up. But it was too close to open. I mean, it's only 10 minutes in. Look at the nice 15-minute breakdown right here. Came up to the top of that trend line. This trend line was drawn this morning before we opened. And came up right to that, bam, in the bear zone, rejected, just coming straight down. Again, I think the target there is 119. For me, I've got nothing here to play unless I get a flag or something. Okay, here comes SPY. So I'm going to get ready for some SPY puts, I think. But I need to move up to be able to get in. And then my goal would be to play down to Friday's low. I don't know if it's going to come all the way down there, but that would be my hopes. Now the delta is actually negative now, 300. Okay. So I wanted to move up 1 point up, 681.20, and we got this 682.50 so far. A little bit higher. I would like 682.80. I don't know. Yep, there we go. And if we get that, well, if we get that, okay. We got 8 minutes left on the 15. Got a big old wick going. I wouldn't mind buying some SPY puts right here, but I would like just a little bit of more of a green candle wick up. And then a reject. Damn it. So just waiting. I'm just watching. No need to jump in the gun on anything. See if we can get a move up a little bit higher. I'd like to see the candle come up a little bit higher. Just a little bit. Okay, NQ. Got 2 minutes left on the 5, 7 minutes on the 15. I'm just going to sit on my hands for right now. I'm waiting. I would say, well, if we come back below 13, definitely if we come back below here, I could go take it. I could take the short. I would prefer to go up a little bit higher though. Okay, I got a nice little, here, I'll give that a shot. Takes too long. Oh, there we go. All right. Let's see if we come back below. There we go. And I would like to target prior day. Oh, I don't even have that on here. Damn it. Anyway, prior day low is 118, and that's what I would like to try to get. Okay, 15 minutes, got 5 minutes left, roughly 5:30. I'd like to see a continuum move down. What'd I get in at? 97. $13 and 7. Okay, Gunslinger took a trade, but he didn't. I don't know what's going on with him. So what is that? 92? Shit. Oh. Okay. It's a nice little play. Come on, baby, keep going. I'll try to get, if I can lock it. Nope, not going to lock in anything. Okay, beautiful. I am going to close out some of those buy puts. Okay, I still like to move down to 118. I would close the gap. Oh, no, would it? Maybe we already closed the gap. Let me see here. Yeah, maybe we did already. Okay. I'll let these guys ride for a little bit. No inside bars yet on anything. Let's do Gunslinger. I'll help him out since he's not necessarily taking the trades. Again, I'm not sure why. I'll fix him later today. I did some work over the weekend, so I wasn't too sure if everything was going to work correctly. I tried it on playback, but it doesn't always work 100% on playback and then translate into live data. So obviously I did something a little tricky here. 58. I'm going to try a little short here on Gunslinger because I do have accounts hooked to him, and his target is, I'm going to respect that and say at 158, 159. Oh, Wasn't fast enough. Oh, there we go. All right, good. It kicked him up a little bit. All right, he's done taking trades. He took his 2, and he's done, unfortunately. Damn it. Let's see. I have one account I need to add a little bit to. Oh, that would have done it. I'm playing an eval off camera here, just trying to pass it. I needed 100 points, $100 I mean. It's always the hardest 100 to get. All right, 2 minutes left on the 5, 12 on the 15. Oh, fucker. Okay, that might be close. Might be close. All right, that definitely got it. Okay, good. Good, good. 5 minute. Nope, we haven't had an inside bar yet. Okay, so we're coming up on that 118 area. If we come down to 679, I'll sell the rest of those SPY puts. If we come down to hit yesterday's low on NQ, I probably would unravel a few of them too. And we're just kind of meandering down, right? I mean, just a little meandering. Michael, how you doing? Doing all right? Jason, how you doing? Everybody's done for the day. They're out and they're done for the day. Oh. Look at that. See, I tried to get out. I should have got out. Let me just get out another couple more spy puts just to minimize any kind of retracement here. We didn't come down to where I wanted to. But we didn't quite hit Friday's low at 118. Actually, it's 119.50. And we got to 119.50. So we double bottom there. So nice little push up. Okay, be done with that. There we go. We're getting more of a push up, it looks like. Let's see. We're negative 1,000 on the delta. Negative 1,000. We're down to negative 50 on NQ. We got 7 minutes on the 15. Oh, lordy. I might try. I wanted that little short right there, damn it. And that was a stupid jump in. That was a FOMO jump in. And I might pay the price for that. Yep. And I paid the price, you sucker fish. Okay. 127 would be a good entry. Better yet would be 152. That'd be the 1 minute gap fill. Okay, so there's the gap fill. I turn my head, and what do you know? All right, let's see if I can get 20 down there, and I'll call it. Come on, baby. Let's go down and test to actually break that. If we come down here, I'm going to believe we're going to break it, so I'm going to just drop him down a little bit further, get a few more points in. Okay, we got a nice little 129 would be the next gap fill. So let's push down below that. If I can hold in here. Let's go. Come on. Okay. There you go. Give me 1,000. Come on. There we go. Nice trade. Good trade. All right. I'm almost where I want to be. Now I'm going to let the computer do the next entries. I'm going to reduce, let's see, let's reduce down to 1. Everybody's going to 1 contract. Let's see. Yep, everybody's right where they're supposed to be. Gunslinger, toggle off. You're done for the day. And this guy's done. I could just remove him. Yes. Okay. All right. So we lost Friday's low. Let me go to NQ. I still have few SPY puts I'm just holding on to. I'm going to see if we can come down to 24,884. That would be the 50%. That's a big drop, but that's my daily next target. If I wanted to look on a 15-minute time frame, my next target, well, let's go to an hour because I don't have anything close by. And we're getting the 5-minute close below the 382, which is 122. Right, if we can get this, yep, I think we're going to get, yep. So we got a 5-minute close below that. So my next target down will be 891. That's where I think we would go to. You know, today, I don't know. Hey, how much? 891. So 900. So 24.9. So it's only 100 more points. Could we do that? Absolutely. I'm not saying that's where we're going. I'm just saying there's possibility there. Okay. SPY puts are up $1. Nice. I'm always good with that. So yeah, 891. That's the next prediction. Okay, Gunslinger. I can, while I'm playing around here, let's see. Even though I didn't collect these points, this is all just technical, adding the points to the spreadsheet to know what he could have done. Even though he didn't get the trades for me, that's okay. I don't really care about that at this point. And he went 2-0, right? Yep. 2 wins, no losses. Okay. And he's right on track where he's supposed to be, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Okay, so far this is, oops, I'm losing a screen here. There we go. So far this is where he's at, or where he is at the current time frame. Today, 47 points, 2 wins, 0 losses. I record these every day, and I try to do it live so that people don't think I'm cheating or anything. But you can see 47 points there. He has a 70% win rate, 30 trades. He averages about 3 trades a day. So today, because of the volatility, the second trade was a little bit larger than it probably would normally be. But it is what it is. He's capped at 40. He hit the cap. And he's had 2 losing days, these 2, back to back. But again, if you play, like my thinking is I'm going to play 5 MNQs on it. So even if you lost 100 points here, you know, at 5, that would be 50 points. That's $1,000. You can maintain that. You can stay in the game. But you just made them all up in the next 2 days. So anyway, he's up 252 points so far. And not a bad. Winning days, 72%. Trade winning percentage, we're just dropping. We are just going to town. Okay, gotta love them. Gunslinger. Okay, today we got minus 30 and nothing. So if we get to 11 o'clock, the 5-minute trade will be over. He won't even be able to trade. Even if he gets one at 11:01 or 11:05, 11:06, he won't take the trade. He'll be done. So he's got a half hour to get a 5-minute inside. Oops, I put that at the wrong spot. Minus 30, and this one is nothing yet. So December, 2-minute, minus 30. Okay, here, I'm going to show your trade there. This is where Jason. This is where his entry was, right here. This is where the system said to take a short. It was at 390 roughly. I don't know what the low, 392, or the close, 393. And then that red line right there indicates the next one. So if we get a long signal, it'll be a green one. But man, what a great play. Okay. Yeah, man. Okay. In queue, 5-minute. Actually, 2-minute. Okay, look at it on ES. On ES, I just got another signal, or I got one at 10:09. I don't know. I would have to go back and blow up my lower part to see. But I'm estimating it's probably pretty close to the same. So right around 9:20 or something, 9:10. Yeah. 867 roughly. That's like 50 points. Ah. Yep, I try to keep my focus on the one chart. But I understand that. I understand the thought behind that. Basically, because I'm done, right? I mean, I really don't need or want to take another trade. We got a 15-minute so far as an inside bar. We got a potential reversal candle on the 5-minute. We're coming back up and retesting the 38.2. Let me go to the 5-minute. Yep. On the move up. So we closed below it finally at 1020. So now I could say that if we drop back below 122, probably even go down to 115 just to give myself a little bit of breather, I would take that short. That's also NQ. That's the prior day right there. So I'm going to try one right there. Oh, I'm going to get taken. 10-point stop. I still like the maybe, yeah, 115. That's still, it's a good spot. But if I'm going to take 115, why not take it at 120, 121? Right? All right, give me 1520, huh? There we go. Close to 20. I'll lock in 20. See if I can catch that a little bit. There we go. All right, beautiful. Got my money back and then some. Oh, I'm only playing one contract. That's why. All right, smart. So I didn't lose much, but I didn't win much either. Okay, everything I have is green. So might be a good place to stop. Call it a day. Yep, I'm good with that one, and I'm really good with that one, and I'm really good with that one. Okie dokie. New Mr. Fibs. Prop firm summary. Oh, because I already have it up there. Okay. Okay, we're dropping, you know, like I was saying, that 115 would be in a good short area. So we're just coming back up to 109. I could see dropping, man, these things. It really makes me want to take that trade again. But I'm going to refrain. Okay, so this morning on that loss of 30 points, so this was the low at 78. We got up to 99, so 78. It had been 20 points. That was the reason why I got stopped. Yeah, I just got to keep trading it the way I'm trading it. It's been successful. It's a good play. I'll just keep trading the way I'm trading. So 77, it was a 15-point stop. It's still the right trade. Just like this one, we dropped back down below 96 or below 100. We bounced right at the bull zone. IB low is now 25033. So I'm going to refrain from taking that trade, even though I think this is a good short here. Drop below 100 again. 15 minutes, got 4 minutes left. No inside candles in view. The short on NQ is still on with Jason's system. It's not giving me a counter yet. I think it's coming. If we keep going sideways like this, it's probably coming. And we really slowed down, didn't we? So we're hanging out right at yesterday's low. I'm all out of spies. Might be a potential entry area. Back to the entry. Damn it. I don't know what they're going to do here. So if you remember, this morning, this is what I drew out for, here we're just moving up here. I'll see if I get a signal. But this morning, this is what I drew out. To drop the 23.6, which we did, bounce at the 38.2, which we did, come back and retest the 23.6, which we did, and then drop down and get below the 50%, which we did. Right? And ideally, we have the same scenario here. And the same scenario here if that's what happens. All right, so my TCS just took a long. But that's neither here nor there. And you just play it on down. All right, let me get to a 5 minute now. But who knows? They could bring this back up and be done. Maybe this was just a little fake out. Okay. All right, this guy just took a nice trade. So I know people say, oh, bots, they work for a couple months and they don't or whatever, but this guy's been running for quite a long time. This is my TCS system. He includes not economic news, but economic events. So this is what is happening this morning. Empire State's kind of a reddish color, so that had a little more thing on it. And right now he's up 60 points. And I can look at today's trades. I really like this system. He took, how many trades? 5 trades, 4 wins, 1 losses. This guy was a break even. But anyway, there's your entries, the times, 8 points, 4 points, 0, 10, and 60. So there's got to be a negative in here because he only has 60 points. So stop loss 352. I'm gonna have to look at this. Been a while since I read it or looked at it. Oh, there's a loss. Stop loss right here. It went long. Took the stop there. This was a break even. He went break even. Yeah. Not too bad. In up. ES gave you a signal up. All right, so 15-minute trigger at 1. This is what I always look for right here. Prior 15-minute candle at 178, and you could have taken that. And that move above that high, what's that high? Yep, 178.25. And 196, so almost 20 points. Could have locked in 10. We'll see. We'll see how they play. All right, let me see. Let me just check. I improved the latency. I want to see just real quick if it... well, I didn't improve the latency. All I did was I said ultra low on my sign-in today. There we go. Test 1, 2, 3. Okay. So I'm going to just put my cursor up into that first thing. So 1001, 1002, 1003, 1000. Okay. So about 3 seconds. It's not bad. Not too shabby. What was the high on that? 136. 137. Okay. No inside bars yet. Okay. I'm going to turn these guys off. I'm not even going to play them. I'm going to say I'm good where I'm at. I did what I needed to do today. And live to fight another day. I don't care what the market does. We're only down 38 points right now. They could bring this baby back up. I don't know. SPY, what's SPY doing? Because I usually take some cues off SPY. Yeah, they could just dink around here a little bit. So I'm good. You guys have a good day today. Hopefully if you're green, hopefully stay green. You know, if you continue to trade, like I took way too many trades today. I'll go back and review. You know what I need is a trade counter. That's what I need right in front of me. A trade counter, and it will increase every time I take a trade. Huh. All right, I'm going to see if I can do that. If not, I'll manually do it. That'd be fine too. Just to make me aware, ultra aware of, and hey, what the fuck are you doing, dumbass? Less is more, right? So here's my, yeah, that's fine. I'll just leave it at that. And oops, there's the old Mr. Fibs for Take Profit Trader. If any of you in the market for it, if not, that's fine too. throw my disclaimer out there. You can read that. Press pause and just read it. And I'm going to head on out. Hey, thank you, Jason. Appreciate it. Love your indicator. Thank you. Thanks for letting me help you. And because that's what it's about, right? I mean, we all learn from each other. Hopefully he picked up something from me. I picked up something from him. And that's the way the world goes. Thank you, Michael. And I'm going to go out like this.
Riding the lightning of a million screens, chasing futures in the markets unseen. Price action whispers, Fibonacci screams, gonna make money, no tilted dreams. Clicking and scrolling every ticking line, charts unfolding like a poet's rhyme. NASDAQ futures, don't waste my time. Green candles rise and let's climb, let's climb. On the edge of glory, trading in the night. Every candle tells a story, money's tight. No fear, no tilt, just the thrill of the fight. Price action, rule book, Fibonacci might. Sweating each second in the digital glow. Markets wild, riding highs, riding lows. Futures unfolding like a thunderstorm show. Let that profit rain, let me feel it flow. NASDAQ dreamers, don't give up, no way. Price charts got us every single day. Money on the line, no time to play. Fibonacci's wisdom, show us the way. On the edge of glory, trading in the night. Every candle tells a story, money's tight. No fear, no tilt, just the thrill of the fight. Price action, rule book, Fibonacci might. NASDAQ dreamers, don't give up, no way. Price charts got us every single day. Money on the line, no time to play. Fibonacci's wisdom, show us the way. On the edge of glory, trading in the night. Every candle tells a story, money's tight. No fear, no tilt, just the thrill of the fight. Price action, rule book, Fibonacci might. Riding the lightning of a million screens, chasing futures in the markets unseen. Price action whispers, Fibonacci screams, gonna make money, no tilted dreams. Clicking and scrolling every ticking line, charts unfolding like a poet's rhyme. NASDAQ futures, don't waste my time. Green candles rise and let's climb, let's climb. On the edge of glory, trading in the night.